Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Now for Broadcast. Before we begin, please start following us on all of our channels. That includes Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok, where we post content, shorts, and we have all the videos posted. That way you can watch us live. Also, if you could go and take a look at our merch, XalmightyllamaX Almighty Llama merch. You can find that on our Twitch and YouTube pages. And if you're not interested in buying the merch, please help us with some donations. You can do a one-time donation or you can do a monthly subscription. We appreciate either one. It's been very useful and very helpful for us, especially to keep the stream going. So thank you for all your support. So let's begin with Not for Broadcast. So if you remember last time, we had an interaction with our brother-in-law. He wanted our passport. I said no. We also seems to have a new job at the broadcasting place because the last person either left or they disappeared or they weren't, or they didn't make the boss happy, so they definitely got, So let's see what we have to do today. Oh, the phone. How do I look? How do I change directions again? Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, this guy's partying. He didn't disappear. I bet it's this guy right here.
Let's get set up and get on with it, so I can get back to my guests. First of all, let's get the power on.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
You need to get at least the bottom 4 plugs on.
Okay, I'm at the bottom, like that. Boom.
Right, let's load up the adverts.
No, screw it. I'll do the fan too. Okay,
I
advert.
want to have a bit of a think about it. Your decisions have consequences, don't they?
Okay, what was the topic today?
Right, you can see they finally got the old headline system up and working again, and the vision mixer's already in headline mode because headlines always come at the start. It's really simple, mate. These 2 buttons at the bottom of the vision mixer, you can see they now have A and B on them, and they're to help you pick image A on the left bottom screen here, or image B on the right bottom screen here. It's really simple. This little clock here will count down the number of seconds you have to make your decision. Provided you make a decision in that time, you're fine. And you can change your mind as much as you want until the clock reaches 0. But if you don't make any decision, you'll be fired before you even get to make another choice. I just want to say one more thing, mate. The pictures you choose to show of these people, well, that's how the public is going to perceive them, and that's going to affect their lives. So like with the adverts, choose carefully. And we're off. Good luck, mate. If I get time, I'll call you back in the next break. Yeah, I'm coming, darling.
Alright, cool, let's do this. I put another crazy one on. Some go-getters and stuff.
Yeah, the one that
okay.
the moon. 10 seconds, everybody.
Not the best source of consumer advice, then.
Don't blame me when it explodes. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Ooh, a little too early, but we're fine.
Our main headlines tonight.
Okay.
Destination unknown. At the end of Advance's first full week in office.
Preparing image A. Okay. Oh man, this sucks.
Tonight,
Okay, B.
I'll be discussing what the new future might hold with a leading economist and radical free thinker. With the Assets and Wealth Act on the brink of raising living standards for the vast majority of the country, I'll be asking my guests if we're on the way to a new future. Out with the old, Remington.
Okay, I think I did pretty good.
Sophia Remington as their new CEO. The following photo, taken from our archive, gives us a sense of this influential young fireman.
Influential. Let's go with a degree person.
The youngest female
degree person.
CEO in history.
Oh yeah, that looks successful.
Has always impressed. She was top of her class at university and graduated with the highest honors, immediately being asked back to lecture. The markets have responded
Cool. We're doing good.
to Sophia's appointment.
This thing better keep going up.
Points in light of the announcement.
The boss is happy.
In her first press conference this afternoon, Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snugglehearts.
Oh, good thing I put
Sophia
Mr.
promises
Like,
it'll be all the rage this Christmas, but
Oh, no!
concerns have been raised about the product's safety. Making a splash. Intrepid scientist Dr. David Wong and marine biologist
Yep, we're going with this one.
Morgan Horgansford have today set
Get the
off
thing
to
out of here.
explore Dutch.
Mr. Snugglehugs.
The recently discovered cave system was previously thought unreachable, but thanks to a new breakthrough in underwater flood technology, the pair hope to successfully
Wait, did I choose the right one?
the imposing central cavern and the undiscovered
So,
plants
don't
featured
do
in
anything
caves.
for more than 10
This
seconds.
is, of course,
Freaking
only the
virus.
latest in a series of successful expeditions for this unlikely pairing. In a joint statement about the dangers their team might face, the pair stated, "We will face the
probably move my
plentiful
camera,
challenges
actually.
together like we always have."
That way everybody can see.
Playing the field, rumours abound as sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves is snapped leaving Bush, one of the capital's hottest clubs. The footballer was caught
let's go.
celebrating being named Sports Personality of the Year last week, as reported by this very programme.
I don't know if I was supposed to do that. Okay. Okay, cool.
Performance artist Tiffany Lamore, whose recent show Snatched Inside
Snatched
My
Inside, is there
Snatch,
anything with
has
Snatched
kept her
Inside here?
firmly in the public eye.
I don't
Could
know.
romance be on the cards for these two budding A-listers? And grievous bodily charm. With Advance promising a radical new position on crime, how afraid should we actually be?
Let's not be afraid. Let's not be afraid. I mean, they're both cause for concern, but
from every perspective. With more and more powers passing
this was not showing any
and
guns.
less oversight.
But there's still some
Are we using
authority.
an advanced-shaped sledgehammer to crack a nut? All that, a mega move for the group of young actors already experiencing the positive side of the new Assets and Wealth Act firsthand. They'll be talking and performing.
I don't know if I
later.
was
That's all coming up
doing
on
that.
tonight's National Nightly News.
Ooh, what's going on? What's going on? What did I do? What did I do? What am I doing? Oh, the thing. Oh no. There we go. There we go. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so whenever it beeps, I have to start changing the frequency. Okay, okay, cool, cool. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. Not failing it. I'm using the middle mouse button this time. Okay, what am I doing? What's going on? Advertisement.
In the wake of the government's swift enactment of the Assets and Wealth Act, we're talking about Advance's first week in office and what the new...
Okay, definitely not gonna go to number 2.
Joining me are Katie Brightman, a leading economist, and Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, The Free Man's Guide to Waking Up.
Okay.
Alan, the government
Alan.
certainly haven't dragged their heels on delivering some of the legislation they promised. But what does the Wealth Act mean for
Okay.
us?
Oh my god.
We're still
Oh my god, I suck.
just
Okay.
on prettier
There we go.
cages.
A confident dismissal there. Katie Brightman, do you agree?
I'm afraid I don't, no. I think that Advance have realised that the current economic system of unlimited,
Okay.
unending growth
I
is
think I-
untenable, so they're changing...
Oh, look at his
things
face.
up.
There I agree with you. They're moving
Okay.
to the next steps in the grand plan.
Grand plan, Alan.
It's all in my book. Alan James is right,
Ooh,
Jeremy.
get that good
We're to become
picture
the
right there.
great third, ignorant, sterile, and short-lived. That's what they want.
Or perhaps Advance have just realised that if we carry on...
Oh, we're still
with
talking
that,
about Advance,
we will
okay.
destroy ourselves and this planet in a mad orgy of consumption, if you'll excuse the colourful metaphor.
Yes, orgy is the right word. Only it'll be the overlords having an orgy on our poor broken backs. It's all
Ooh.
in my book. Alan James is...
Shamelessly self-promoting. Katie, how do you think the rest of the world will respond to this
Ooh.
new approach?
I think they're watching carefully.
I think we're all
Advance
against,
is
like, this whole
threat
Advance
to the
thing.
world
Oh, did
powers
they
and
just take the
fates
book away
since
from
the
him?
last Great War.
Yes, Katie's right. War is inevitable.
Thank you, but that isn't
And
what
this will not be a war like we've ever seen before. We're talking millions of
Whoa,
deaths.
what's going on?
We're
What's going on?
talking
What?
high-tech weapons that can level entire cities. We're talking...
Out of the wrong orifices?
Mock me all you like, Jeremy, but when they murder your parents and they poison your food and they take you away to their camps for hypno-brainwashing, who will be laughing then?
That might be a great way to sell books, Alan, but you know full well that isn't going to happen in a democracy.
Democracy is dead.
Yes, Advance
Okay.
are radical, and change is always frightening, but the truth is that the Wealth and Assets Act has made more than 90% of the population wealthier and is on target to produce a permanent end to poverty.
Bollocks! What
Bollocks,
this young lady
ooh.
doesn't understand, Jeremy,
What's
is
going
that
on?
these are
What,
the
what,
same
what's going on?
people.
Why?
Maybe they've
Oh, was I
rebranded,
supposed to
but
stop
it's all
the-
a little circus
did he-
act
was
to
that a
keep us
cuss
from
word?
seeing the tyrant behind the curtain.
That's where you're wrong, Alan. For a start, they've mobilised the youth vote like we've never seen before.
You say mobilise, I call it grooming. The grooming of an entire generation.
Ooh, my
to
freaking
walk
thing sucks.
happily
I am
into
a bad
eternal bondage.
broadcaster.
They're like
What the
psychic
heck?
pedophiles.
But based on the facts, Katie, what are your predictions?
Dang, I lost
The
all
Assets and Wealth Act is only the first step. Advance now have a historic budgetary surplus, and as well as properly funding our public services, they're already They're already funneling unprecedented amounts into scientific research and the arts.
Or, as I call them in my book, Frankenstein
David Cannon in the book.
opiates. Like opiates, see?
Can we get back to the issue at hand, please, Alan?
This is the issue. It's all coming from the water, the chemicals. They're pumping it full of belief juice.
Don't get me
Belief
wrong,
juice,
I
nice,
want
okay.
to see these changes, but only if they're sustainable. If Advance lose their power after spending half of our GDP on dismantling infrastructure, that could be catastrophic.
The catastrophe is that they're succeeding. They've got us sat
Okay,
here
I think I'm
talking
doing a little
about
bit
their
better now.
puppet show.
All right, we're running out of time. Quickly, Alan, what does the future look like to you?
A bleak space where we've all been figuratively sodomized into submission.
No, of course. Katie?
We might be on the eve of a brave new world. God knows we need some change,
Okay.
but we need to be cautious. Let's walk forwards with our eyes open.
Two very different visions of the future there. Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. When we come
Ooh,
back,
that looks good.
I'll be investigating law and order before Megan meets some beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act. That's all coming up tonight.
Okay, we're talking about
on
the-
National Nightly
okay.
News.
1 minute back.
You know, I think they might do some good.
I hope so too, Jeremy.
How much are you being paid by them then?
Shut the fuck up, Alan. I've never heard so much shit in my life.
Well, we'll see.
Ooh,
who's
I don't know if I'm
shit,
supposed to be
won't we?
beeping this or not,
I'm
but
saying it to you, but unfortunately, I can't.
I mean, it's not even
understand
playing on the TV, but whatever. Let's
I don't know what she meant by that.
yeah, that was bad. I lost segment. I got a D. Got a freaking D on that.
Oh, bloody hell, I love this tune though. Alright, mate, see you later, bye!
But I thought I did pretty good.
Bullshit, you will. She's good. You know she is.
I've said a bit of word in, that's all I can do.
I got a freaking D. You gotta be kidding me.
Little Jakey scared of the big bad culture with water.
I literally thought I did better than that.
5, 4, 3.
Ooh.
Welcome back.
Oh, maybe I did
In
that
our
too early.
second segment, we're going to be taking a deep dive
Okay.
into the state of law and order in our country. Advance have
What's going
already
on?
tasked
Okay.
what they are calling a solutions team to move this serious social problem to the top of the list.
Okay, I got this whole
Tonight,
frequency
we
thing.
go behind the headlines to meet the people who
Oh,
lead
shoot,
the
how do I
criminal
do- how do I
justice
move it
system every day of their
Okay, there we go.
lives.
There we go.
First up, we have Gregory Judge, a lawyer who sees the problems close up on the front line. Can you hear me, Gregory?
Yes, I've got you, Jeremy. Thanks for having me.
Okay, this segment I'm going for like at least a
hard
B.
face of the cold hand of justice.
Well, as you can imagine, Jeremy, we are massively understaffed in this country. We're working every hour we can just to try and cope with the caseloads on our desks.
Which must affect the quality of support you can offer.
Well, we can barely keep up with demand, Jeremy.
Oop, somebody's coming in the background.
There isn't
Okay.
enough being done at a systemic level to relieve the problem. We need more support from ministers. What are you doing? Oh, we need change at a structural level,
I'm
Jeremy.
leaving.
Ooh,
Good
she's
time,
leaving.
darling.
It never is it? I'll be at my mother's.
Just hang on. No, the problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
No. Well,
Wait, what?
The
Affairs. Ooh, this guy's
of
cheating or something?
Justice Department that we should be concerned about.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
Hello,
Okay.
Mrs. Judge.
We need. We
How am I
need
getting- okay,
legislation
what is going
to
on?
Relieve the pressure on our public
Sorry
servants.
to interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving him?
Yes, I totally understand. Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector there. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us.
Okay.
Next, I'm joined by Police Chief Constable Bob Peel, a man with a very different
Ooh,
perspective
they're arguing
on
back
our
there.
nation's crime. Do you think there's a problem with the system, Bob?
Ooh, let's talk to this dude. Okay. Again? Damn it. Come on.
To the days when you could safely walk the streets of your community at night.
I'm trying to pay attention to everything at the same. Oh, she left.
Enjoying your neighbours
She.
without the
Ooh,
risk of
I don't know what's going on, but
terrorised by
she
some
left.
thug with a knife, or cosh.
So you feel the streets simply aren't safe?
I mean, that should have gotten me
Where have
like a
we
good
gone
amount
wrong?
of viewers if I would have
Well,
shown
that's a
that,
simple
but
question, Jeremy, but I think it all comes down to moral decay. We've
oh,
diluted our
moving up.
country
I thought it was
and
getting
lost touch
like
with what it means to be a citizen of this
the
once
amplitude
great
was
country.
getting. Oh my god. Oh
As
my
the
gosh.
vicar noted in Sunday's sermon, we probably shouldn't have banned
Okay,
hanging.
cool.
And
No
to what do you
interference.
attribute this moral
Is
decay?
anybody
Foreigners,
cussing?
gays and gypsies mainly.
Okay.
It's all in the Bible. Look, Leviticus clearly states that. Oh,
Not the
hang on
ghost.
a moment, Jeremy, your bloody gimp's escaped. Delia, could you give me a little help, please, dear?
Okay, why am I
As
losing
was
people though?
saying, Jesus didn't like immigrants much, did he?
And just to be clear, you think it's the immigrants who are responsible?
This is the game from
for the
American
moral
Horror Story.
decay?
You know.
Me, Jeremy. Back in your box, Clive. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use a little help with this.
Oh, sorry, darling. I was
Again,
staying
my
Yes,
goodness, I'm
talking
trying to pay
Jeremy
attention to
Dawson.
everything.
Clive, could you put him back in the box?
Oh, Clive, you know it's Wednesday. Back you go. Back in your gimp state.
Oh, poor
And
Gim.
whose responsibility is it to make a change, Bob?
Well, it is certainly not the response.
Okay. Oh, shoot, like this. There we go.
Oh, hold on, just
So
a
1
moment.
and 3, 1 and 3. I'm gonna start using the keyboard
Clive,
buttons.
this simply won't do. Naughty, naughty, naughty.
That's what I do. I wear the the shirt and the shorts underneath. I think he's just wearing underwear though. Yep, that's the pinnacle of Zoom right there.
Responsibility of the criminal. No one else.
Be nice on top,
Everyone has a sob story.
comfortable at the bottom.
End up as
That's funny.
barbarians, do we? Look, when our daughter Alice comes home with an A-, does she go on a killing spree? No, she takes 3 of her pills and hides under the stairs like a normal child.
Thank you, Bob. Bob Peel there, really locking down the police's position on morality for us.
Ooh,
And finally
poor
tonight,
Gimp.
hopefully uninterrupted, it's time to get to the heart of the matter. Tony Dawson has recently been released from prison after serving 3 years for aggravated assault,
Okay, so now it's
burglary,
camera 4.
and menacing a swat. He's agreed to talk to us today, which is also, I believe, his birthday.
Ooh,
Many
happy
happy
birthday.
returns, Tony.
Cheers, Jez. Call me Titwank Tony. Everybody else
What?
does.
No, I'm not going to be doing that.
I was supposed to censor
What
that.
it's like in
Damn.
prison, Tony.
I didn't know that was a bad.
Prison's a mixed bag.
Okay,
Structure's
he's
quite
cussing.
nice,
He's
but
cussing. This guy's a cusser.
constant
Okay.
battle against institutionalization, as you can imagine.
I
And obviously,
censored on
Titwank's
accident the
quite
first
hard to
part.
come by.
I'm picking up that you're not alone there,
Okay,
Tony.
there we go.
Titwank Tony. Yeah, sorry, my friends are throwing me a surprise.
Or maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't mess up. Maybe I did because of
Okay,
the
well, we're trying to let you get back
there's
to
no
that
green
party
arrow
as
going
soon
over
as
here
possible.
anymore.
First, let me ask you this. Do you feel that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Titwank Tony. I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez.
Oh, he really likes his name.
Yeah, I think asking that is an oversimplification.
It sounds like it's getting quite busy there, Tony, but let's try and soldier on. Since leaving custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys are here. Big Chris.
The rehabilitation
Vampire Chris.
after prison, important stuff.
This one's, yeah.
Alternative reinforcements, you know.
Titwank Tony's on the news.
Okay, censor. I don't know what I'm censoring.
It's difficult with the
I thought it was like
concept of
Titwank Tony that I'm censoring, but apparently it's not Titwank Tony.
It's inherently unjust.
I guess the name's legit.
So, do you feel tempted to... I'm sorry, who's this now?
You are joking. Chrissy Freebollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh.
Okay. Ooh, here we go. Censor. Boop. Boop.
It seems like we've caught you at a bad time.
The little boy.
Oh, I can't really hear you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here. Jesus.
Okay.
Yes, we
Okay.
seem to be losing the signal.
A mariachi band. Okay. What the heck?
Well, we're just trying to
No
get that
signal. Let's get
back.
back over here.
I think we... Yes?
Oh, back over here.
Tony, I mean, we're literally...
The people of this nation want to see this party. They want to feel involved. They want to feel like they're a part of this birthday party. Everybody's saying gifts to Titwam. What was going on?
Hopefully you, the viewer at home, have managed to glean a broader understanding of the serious and complex
Really? I
issues
lost a
involved.
person? That was like the party of the
After the
lifetime.
break, Megan will be live with some plucky young thespians. Don't go away. We'll be back after these messages.
Ooh.
1 minute back, everybody.
Ooh, I don't know if I did that too late or not, but
Piss off.
Mate, I ain't got long and I'm quite drunk. It's been a great night. In this next section, there's a bit of music. If you edit in time with the music, you can see the result on the vision mixer, and the public
I gotta see,
love that.
which isn't
Don't
what I
worry
want,
if you
but whatever.
don't know, you won't get punished for it or nothing. Just try and stay in the groove. Also,
I did better than last time though.
when the music starts, turn down the broadcast volume. Right, enjoy the music bit. God, I love music. God, I'm so pissed. I think I might go and throw up in a bit.
I'm confused. I don't know what that meant.
Looks alright, I've got this. I'm sure he's on his way. Come on, it's welcome back. How hard can it be?
This is on you.
10 seconds,
These girls have something going on.
You're going to open on Megan. Camera 2. Going in
Camera
5,
2.
4, 3.
2, 1, Boom.
Welcome, Splash.
I think that was a little
I'm
bit better.
Wolf, and on tonight's Culture Spot, I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of the
There's
Assets and
there's a
Wealth
nice
Act,
family down
a
here.
team of inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College who today received a grant from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship, on a tour of local secondary schools. Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
We are, Megan. We're overwhelmed, to be
Okay.
honest.
And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest. I'm the older, more popular one. Only joking.
Okay.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
What does that even
So I went to
mean?
look for a drama
Shooting the
But she's
breeze.
been laid off due to budget cuts. Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university,
camera three,
so I knew
three.
the ropes, as it were.
Oh, right, yes, but you're the maths teacher,
Two.
aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher.
Maths is really important.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Maths is
Math
really
is important. Yep.
As is theatre. It's one of the oldest
Yep.
art forms in history. Aristotle. I just think that when we travel around all these problem schools and the poor kids see us, they
Oh,
say,
let's go like
"Hey,
that.
I really want to be like those attractive kids," and that's a very beautiful and powerful thing. We
I think you should be
touch
yourself.
and they
Don't try to be
touch
like
us
everybody
back.
else.
I suppose
That's
with a
the
surname like Algebra,
that's the
there was
message.
really only one
Okay,
choice
my
of
bad, my
career
bad, my
for
bad,
me.
my bad. Okay.
My wife, Angela, and I, we often laugh about it.
Angela,
No more than 10
Algebra.
seconds. No more than 10 seconds.
We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's lives.
And teach people about the difficult issues. The issues in the play are what really matter.
That's right.
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't you?
That's right. To put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't actually have a name, yeah, because in a way she's like all of us.
It's
Wow,
like
deep.
a metaphor. Maybe she's you at home, or like maybe
Okay.
she's you.
I wish I could show. Like, pay attention to this girl's face. Like, her face is like okay. Like, she's
I'm
real.
going to have a
Up
little
here.
chat with your
Oh,
teacher while you
dang,
run
I
off and
suck.
get ready. I can't wait to see it.
Okay.
That's it, that way.
Oh, we're gonna go to the. Let's go over here.
So, Jeff,
Okay,
when
let's
did you
just go here
hear
first, I
about
guess.
grants?
2 days ago, a letter from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank.
Headmaster's from
but
Hogwarts.
His secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
How did you react?
I also threw it in the bin. But then Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Do you know what it's
Ooh,
funny?
is that like trying to bias the population?
We're not very political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic mainly. But we did used to watch that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought,
Yep, that 5-minute
why
DIY.
not? Let's have a go at this old democracy thing.
Okay.
And here we bally well are.
Good stuff.
Fucking
Good
brilliant.
stuff.
So,
Oh,
let's
oh,
have a
censor!
look at a short
I censored it
section
right
of
on time.
Hey, Friendship.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Dear Diary, I'm not sure I can take another day at this school.
Okay.
Another day of tears.
Okay, pay attention.
Tears. Another day of fears.
Oh, I should come.
But still I walk the corridors alone. Alone. Dreading
Oh my
what
goodness.
might be around every corner. What's around the corner? What's around the
Okay. Change your cameras. Okay, maybe camera 3.
Oh, hi Gary. Oh heavens no! It's Gary the Fist!
Gary the Fist.
Going somewhere, little first year?
Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning. But will this make me feel better about my violent father?
Excuse me, I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject. And so important.
Maths is for losers.
What?
Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Keep going, for fuck's sake.
Right.
Ooh,
maths is
censored.
For losers. Now, give me your lunch money.
Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Not today, Gary the Fist.
What do you mean
It's
not
cringy.
today? Who are you? My arm's free, coach.
Brilliant, keep going.
Right. Who are you to stand up to me? I, Gary the Fist,
And you're just a sad little girl with 2 gay dads who's
Ooh.
all alone.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist.
Yeah, beat 'em up.
These are my 2 new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team.
Shouldn't bully people based on,
And Blake owns
you
a
know,
motorbike.
sexual orientations and stuff like that. Don't support that. Where am I?
I can't fight all 3 of you.
Exactly.
And I don't have any friends of my own.
Yeah, you loser. This is so cringy though. What is this thing right here? What is that? Is that like a multiplier or something?
Take a look at me.
Oh, 4. Camera forward. I think camera forward is better. Yep. You know, I'm not that good at math though. Math isn't my strongest subject. Okay, my bad. Camera 2? Okay. Okay. Camera 4. Oh, maybe camera 3 was the best one. Okay, this is gonna look so bad when I'm...
Hey, listen up, I won't take no crap. Who said middle class girls can't rap? I ain't afraid of your crew laps. I'm a mother loving rebel, but I still love maths.
Okay. Love that. Okay, the jam's coming up though. Ooh, let's get that angle. I'm selling it.
Kids, I'm
4.
Gary the Fist. People think that folks like me probably shouldn't exist, but that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I became gay.
Oh yeah, let's look at number 3 over here. That little beat though, it's fire.
On a council estate, the park was hip, but the flats weren't great. My dad used to come home drunk and late, and he'd hit my mum for dinner. He had to wait.
Dang, okay. You know what? 3.
It's not ready.
Where's my dinner, woman?
Oh, maybe I was looking at the wrong one. Yeah, okay.
Hitting women is
Oh, 2. That's a good one. That's a good angle right there. You're absolutely right. Hitting women is wrong.
Pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate.
Oh, everybody.
Life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council.
I'm not sure which camera angle is gonna give me this multiplier thing over here. This is a long play. Oh, look at Jeremy. Jeremy's coming back.
Just work as a team. It's my choice.
I don't know if they're trying to like okay, make a different choice. Okay, so they're trying to get away from this violence and bullying. That's good. Yeah, let's stay with number 2. This is like the centered view.
Well, thankfully that's all we have time for
Oh,
tonight.
yeah,
on the
3.
National
Jeremy.
Breaking News. Join us tomorrow night.
Ooh, I was
for
getting
headlines
over here
from
like
across
the
the
negative.
country. My name's Jeremy Donaldson.
The negative.
Have a peaceful night.
Boom.
And we're out.
Oh, that was brilliant! What the literal fuck was that?
I believe that was art.
I believe
Hey, that beat, it was pretty good. The beat was good. You know, the message is good.
Adequate paycheck.
Oh, someone please get these twats out of my screen.
I can't complain about it. The message was important. Okay, we got a C. We suck. Yeah. Okay. You know, I didn't do too bad. When I watch it though, I know it's gonna be bad. So let's look at more info. Some rude words were broadcast. Yep. An interference-free show. Dude, that's good. A poor edit. I freaking knew it. You played an advert too late. Yeah, I definitely did that. Yeah. So. Yeah, this D, not happy about it, but hey, C's get degrees. So do D's, so we're fine with that. You have received your full wages. Currently well broke as for. Okay, my shares are going. Oh, it's not going up. Okay. The boss is happy. That's good. Day 8. Let's just look at the.
Take a look at what's in
at that final area.
Channel 1.
Kicking off our evening schedule is
That
a
sucks.
retrospective of the best moments from Peter Clement's Just the Job, reminding us just how
Okay, let's go towards the end. Let's look at that whole, like, that little play thing. Let's see how bad it was. I'm just gonna show a quick, you know, clip of it, and then we'll continue with the story. Dang, I do feel pretty. I wish we could like skip this. Can I skip it? Is there a way to skip all the way to the front? Yeah, this one was pretty bad too. They took his book. I don't know if you can see it right now. Maybe I showed it, maybe I didn't. I don't remember. Okay, his wife left him. Poor lawyer. Then the gimpy dude. This is a Pinnacle Zoom. Okay, birthday party. Titwank Tony. Yeah, so I'm glad they didn't show like any mature nudity or anything like that I had to like be aware of, because I'm not paying attention to everything. So at the same time, it's a I think that was a good broadcast.
Still, I walk the corridors alone.
Okay, let's I think the singing part was the toughest edit.
With two gay dads who's all alone.
Yeah, no supporting that. Let's continue. The beginning of the song was pretty. Yeah, the jam though.
Hey, kids, I'm Gary the Fist. People think that folks like me probably shouldn't exist, but that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I became.
Like this song makes me want to like kind of cry though. That it's so.
I grew up on a
Yeah,
council estate. The park was hip, but the flats weren't great.
You do have to like have these like alternative reinforcements where like everybody can like, you know, do these types of arts and stuff like that. Like it's a good thing these kids are doing this art because it pulls them away from other like negative things to do. So like.
Don't make me ask you again.
Hitting women.
Dang, look at that. That sucks.
I guess life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council.
Okay, one more weird thing.
Life's pretty hard on a council estate. 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 Life's pretty hard.
My camera angles.
It's so damn hard on a council estate. Life can be.
Oh, showed Jeremy a little too early, I guess. I don't know whose tie that was.
It's my choice.
So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Friendship!
Yes!
Okay.
Well, thankfully,
That
that's
smile?
all we have time for
That first
tonight on
smile?
the National
That's
Monthly
nice.
News.
Yeah, I suck. Okay. Let's continue. You know, good message though. Good message. They tried. It was a good beat. Does it deserve a C rank broadcaster working on it? No, it deserves an A. Somebody with an A level skill needed to work on that. Remap your controls to customize your workstation. I could do that. That would have been a lot easier. I feel like I'm doing very bad with the numbers. That's why the cameras were all weird. I can have them like down here or something, like a ZX CV, and then I can, no, maybe not A, S, D, F, and the space could be like the censoring. I think that's a good position for my fingers. That way I don't have to be like all the way up here. Not bad, not bad. Well, while we wait, please support us by buying some of our merch on the Twitch and YouTube channel. I'd really appreciate that, or send some donations. One-time donations or a monthly donation would be very useful for this stream and help this channel survive. So if you're definitely enjoying, please help support us. Show some love. We definitely appreciate that. Day 8. I thought we were already day 8. Oh, okay. Never mind. It's moving. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Here is. Let me move my camera so we can. So you can watch that. That's still broke ass poor. So day 15, a late night. You arrive home from another long shift to find a note waiting for you on the countertop. You recognize Sam's hurried scrawl. Chris has been evicted for not paying rent. Who's Chris again? You know where this is at. Oh, he's gonna move over here. Sam's gone to pick up Chris's stuff from the street. Don't wait up. Underlined twice. So this is your felt now, is it? You sulkily press play on the cheap horror film you were going to watch together. It used to absolutely terrify you as a kid, but always makes the two of you laugh. It's not the same without Sam, but you still chuckle to yourself occasionally, okay? I feel like my decisions in the past affected this, but I was not going to give him my passport. Just as you get to the good bit, the part where Candy decides to investigate alone, your 14-year-old son interrupts. He wants to go to a friend's house. This late at night? He looks at you in a way only a child can, pleading but somehow defiant. Heck no. You let him go as long as he promises to be home. Oh wait, it's not. Wait, what time is it though? I don't know what time it is. I think that plays a big role in whether I let, you know, him go to his friends or not. So you know, I'm Mexican. My mom was like, "Yeah, you're not visiting any neighbors. Who are they? Where are they? Who's their parents? Give me their phone number. What time you're gonna be here? Give me directions." Back then there was like no Google Maps, so like we had to like give like, "Oh, I'm gonna take a right on the street, left on the street." I told her everything. I had to tell her everything, where to be and stuff like that. So no, you are not. It's and a school night. Nope. Yeah, definitely not going out. Charlie's voice gets louder and louder, and he sees you're not going to change your mind. You pretend that it's not for your own good, but really you just want to be left alone. Oh, he's been defiant. I mean, he's 14, defiant. I was like 18 and 19 and or 20, and I still had to tell my mom where I was going. I fucking hate you. He hesitates. You know he's gone too far, but in his rage, he can't bring himself to back down. I did the same thing. You know, I understand. Before you can open your mouth, he storms up on the stairs and slams his door. If I would have slammed my door, I would have gotten smacked. Okay, you decide to give him some space, but I think both of us need to cool down. I think that was, my mom learned that. She was like, okay, you're angry, I'm angry. Let's not argue and say things we don't need to say. Oh, but Dan, you check in on your son before you head to bed. Yeah, if this is gonna take like the whole night and I'm just gonna talk to him in the morning, I'd rather not do that. I'm gonna check on him. I want to make sure that he knows I support him, that I love him. I'm not about to do that. Okay. You knock on Charlie's door, and when there's no answer, you quietly open it. Your son is under the duvet. What is a duvet? Sulking. He's determinedly facing the wall, but once it's clear you're not leaving until he talks to you, he sighs and turns to face you. He needs to learn to control his temper. Okay. He begrudgingly apologizes for his outburst, and both of you sleep much easier having cleared the air. Good. Good. That's good parenting right there. I feel successful. I feel like that was a good resolution. That's exactly what we both needed. Because, you know, I definitely don't want to go to sleep and both of us still be mad and stuff like that. Okay, so day 48, a tight Christmas. You can't help but crack a smile as you look around the table. The snow has settled on the grass outside. The kids are pulling a cracker while your elderly mother tries to keep her eyes open. You did always have a soft spot for Christmas. Okay, you're sitting at the head of the table now, your dad's place. Okay. Ooh, I'm the head of the household now. My dad's place. My dad probably passed away in the game. Okay, it's been a tense afternoon. Everyone can feel it. It's the first time you've seen Chris since you refused to part with your password. Heck, no, and I'm still not giving his passport. It's a big change for Sam. The two siblings used to be inseparable. Christmas is usually such a nice time of year. The clatter of cutlery is all that can be heard as Christmas stares pointedly at you. Or as Chris stares pointedly at you. Are you having a nice Christmas, Grandma? You make a toast. You stay silent. I'm not gonna stay silent. He was asking me to do something legal. He was asking me for my passport. The guy was about to ruin my life. I know it. I'll talk to Grandma. Your mother stares vacantly at you, confused. She comes back to herself with the start of recognition. Yes, thank you, Alex. It's lovely, she murmurs. It's been happening more and more lately. Okay. The clatter of cutlery is all that can be heard as Chris stares pointedly at you. Why is he staring at me? I'm gonna make a toast. I'm gonna make him feel uncomfortable. I'm gonna stare back. Okay, you stand and raise your glass. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm glad we're all here. There are murmurs of cheers and much clinking of glasses. Chris doesn't move. Don't move, dude. Stay where you are. Sulk. Ask me for my passport again so I can deny it again. Okay, yeah, we're all here. No thanks to you. Chris, sighs Sam. Come on now, it's Christmas. Can't we put that behind us? Wait, I wasn't talking to you. Sounds right. Let's try. I wasn't talking to you. What? Why would I say I wasn't talking to you? Let's enjoy ourselves. Chris turns away from you, taking some frustration out on a cheap cut of roast chicken. As long as he's not cutting me. Your daughter Susie seizes the opportunity to corner you. You know how you love me? You chuckle. This sounds familiar. I'm not going to like this, am I? You joke. Susie rolls her eyes. I think Susie's my oldest, I think. Or maybe it was the boy. I don't remember. So Susie rolls her eyes. You know me and my friends are planning on going traveling this year. Oh, she must be the older one. Susie begins innocently. Well, I was hoping you'd help me with the money. She interrupted by Chris, who makes a derisive snort. I'm not about to give her my passport if that's what she wants. I wouldn't hold your breath, Suze. Not known for generosity, are you, Alex? What an ass. Get out of here, dude. I would have kicked him out of this place. I'm the head of this table. Like, I'm gonna ignore him. You know what? I'm not gonna tell him to shut up. I'm not gonna start an altercation on Christmas. Come on, my daughter's watching. Like, you know, I want to be a good example for her. I'm gonna be like, you know, there's better ways to resolve these problems than saying shut up. You know. We'll see so many parts of the world and learn so much about other cultures. Susie gushes. You sigh and lower your voice. You know, money's really tight right now. Yeah, I'm broke as poor. Grandma's saying here, we just don't have the kind of money, Suze. But please, Harriet's parents are helping her. You know, not all the families are the same, baby girl, you know? Sorry, cutie pie, it's just, okay, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm broke as poor. Like, how much is broke as poor? I'm gonna help her some way. I'm gonna give her a little bit of money. It's not... What is money? Holy smokes, that made me even poorer? Okay. Maybe I shouldn't be doing a whole Christmas party, especially with Chris's douche body here. Sam interrupts. Sorry, we were going to consult me with this. Oh, now I'm in trouble. Okay. Or we're going to just carry on pretending I don't exist. You feel your cheeks flush red and turn away so Chris can't see. You know you haven't been the most attentive lately, but this rebuke still seems harsh. Sam excels and seems to brighten. But luckily for someone, I agree. This is a great opportunity and I'm sure we can find the money somewhere. Sam isn't looking at him. Don't look at me then. Charlie excuses himself awkwardly as you start to clear the plates in silence. Have you had a nice birthday, Pat? Your mother chimes in cheerfully. Merry fucking Christmas. Okay, like, what was I supposed to do? Like, you know, this reminds me, this one time my sister was applying for this program. And she was trying to fundraise money. And this program was gonna allow her to go to, like, different Ivy Leagues. Like, so she went to UCLA, Harvard, Stanford, and, you know, she went to the East Coast and stuff like that. But, you know, when at the time I was working, and most of my paychecks, like my whole paycheck was going over to her donation so she could reach this criteria to be able to travel, to buy the plane tickets and make some kind of cards for with her information, like, here's my information, call me back, like kind of sponsoring herself and stuff like that. And, you know, I was broke as heck, but I still went, you know, did it to help her. And now she's like at UCLA doing all this stuff, and, you know, and she's about to graduate from UCLA and stuff like that, you know. So it was worth it. Like, I feel like this is something that could be worth it. She's gonna travel, she's gonna, like, open culturally and be more diverse and stuff like that. So I think this is where, like, I can give money for a good cause, you know. So come on. I don't know why Sam had to get all mad. Chris, get the heck out of my house. Okay, you're leafing through the pile of community posts. Each new bill pulls on your gut like a lead weight until a flash of blue makes you pause. Recognizing the teal advance logo on the envelope, you tear it open. Dear Winston residents, thank you for sending us your passports for approval. We can now confirm that receipt and validation for the new assets of wealth redemption scheme. Hopefully this will make last month of arguments with Sam worth it. Okay, am I getting paid? Is this gonna go up? As such, it is our pleasure to include a check with which we hope you will see as a symbol, not only for our gratitude to you, but of your unwavering commitment to creating a society free of inequality. The throbbing of your fresh spread-induced paper cut is the only reason you can believe you're awake. A check, and a sizable one at that. Chris was right. Advanced really are redistributing wealth. We will continue to strive for the betterment of this nation and its people. Forward together. Julio Salisbury and Peter Clements. I think those were the politicians. The weight of your financial burdens lessens slightly. It's bliss. Okay. Cool. Very suspicious though. I'm not worrying every day. Okay, that's good. So I'm wondering if like this whole me being poor thing is trying to like bribe me with, oh, here's the money, like keep supporting advance. I'm not falling for it. I feel like it's shady. Okay, why does the zip on this damn case never close? Buy a new one. I'm not worrying. It's your anniversary. Every year you and Sam go away for the weekend, usually camping. You're not made of money. Camping is nice though. You've been looking forward to it for ages. Finally getting some time alone together where you can forget about the noise of life. No kids, no work, just a bit of romance and some peace and quiet. The zip finally gives up the battle and you drag the bulging suitcase down the stairs. As long as my youngest kid is not with Chris, I'm fine. The answering machine is blinking on the hall table. Good evening, Alex. This is Mr. Bozeman. I'm calling to inform you that you will be required to work this weekend. Ooh, that sucks. You know, that's why they gave me that check, so I'm available at any time. Some information has come to light concerning the rising tensions between our nation and foreign powers, and the National Nightly News team will be working around the clock to ensure we break the story first. Needless to say, I will expect your attendance tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. sharp. Have a pleasant evening, Alex. Shock turns to annoyance and then fury. What are you gonna tell Sam? Tell her the freaking truth. Sam comes downstairs, brimming with excitement, kissing you. They grab the car keys from the dish and start to load your bags into the back. Ignore the message you need this weekend, or apologize profusely to your spouse, but you really should go into work. Bozeman's temper is legendary. Okay, so far I haven't seen any. Okay, in real life, what would I do? I haven't seen any. They gave me a big paycheck. Yeah, I got a big paycheck. Ignore the message you need this weekend. Like I like in real life, I'm 100% sure my wife would be pissed if I cancel plans, especially if it's something we've been planning for a while. But sometimes sometimes you're the only one that can do that job. I think in real life I would ignore the message and go and you need this weekend. And besides, my workplace has been very supportive of that anyways. So they're like, okay, you need a break, go do this. It's time for vacation. But in the game, I'm scared of this Bozeman. I'm gonna, this is gonna lead me to a freaking divorce. I freaking know it. Let's go with this one though. You sigh heavily. You're gonna go, aren't you? The voice behind you makes you whip around. You're not simply. Of course you are. It's too much to expect for you to put your family first once. God forbid. I don't know why I bother, Alex. I really don't. And with that, Sam's gone. The front door swings slightly in the silence. Yeah. Yeah, I expected that. Dang, a lot of dates went by. A permission slip. Okay, I'm comfortable. Your son Charlie hovers at your elbow as you read. Do you find yourself striving to achieve? Are you an active member of the team? Do you like reaping the benefits of cooperation? Join the Advanced Go-Getters today. Forward together. That doesn't sound like the youth club he told you about. Yeah, he's trying to join Advance. Charlie grabs the flyer from you and thrusts the form into your hand, so I can walk there straight from school, and Ben's sister can drop us home after. So you won't have to do anything. Ooh. You send a permission slip for your son to join the Advanced Go-Getters. Okay, Advance is redistributing wealth, but I feel like they're shady. And he's I feel like they're trying to be influence the youth. But I don't know if it's good or bad. Can I look at this flyer? Oh my god, I'm taking way too long thinking about this stuff. It's a camp. Oh man, okay. Can I go back and read? I feel like what I say, oh, you don't have to do anything, is what I would say to my parents so I can get away with stuff. But I mean, there's a tent right there. They're trying to, whatever. Okay, let's try it. Your son is thrilled. It's heartwarming to. What if he's using opportunity for XIE now? Just because I'm worried that they're trying to like be biased and persuade them to do stuff. Okay. Your son is thrilled. It's heartwarming to see him so passionate about becoming an active part of the community. This can only be a good thing. No, it cannot. There's various levels of good and bad. Okay, a few days later, a free ticket. Some guys at work gave them to me. They can't go. Sam stands in front of you, brandishing 2 tickets. Do you see the title in bold letters? Alan James is right in front of you. Oh, it's the guy we interviewed. Okay. I'm really unsure. What do you think? Shall we go? Free tickets or free tickets? He's a character and it'd be hilarious if nothing else. Let's go watch it. Whatever. I let my kid go to advanced thing. I think we're not gonna be, you know, narrow-minded. We're gonna open our mind. Yeah. The show is entertaining, but not much less funny than you thought. He's a powerful public speaker, and something about it sticks in your mind. Ooh, I got influenced. Lying in bed that night, wide awake, long after Sam's breathing turns heavy, it hits you. It was the crowd. Not laughing, but roaring. Ooh, okay. So there's some kind of like, you know, what is this thing called? Civil fights. Protesting, yep. Okay, after a particular long day at work, you come home to find the post sorted into piles, as Sam has taken to doing recently. Most of it is the usual rubbish, but a letter with the increasingly familiar advanced logo and urgent respond immediately plastered on the front in a corresponding urgent red font grabs your attention. Best to get over with it, okay. Dear Winston residents, this letter is to inform you that the advanced government has taken another step forward in our fight for equality. By nationalizing the largest private corporation and redistributing their resources among the citizens of this great country, the Partnership Bond Program ensures that wealth created by the people is delivered to the people. You don't remember this being in the manifesto. Wait, what was it? The partnership ensures that wealth created by the people is delivered to the people. Okay, so it's not the big corporations anymore, okay? Every household will become a partner in one of 3 carefully selected institutions, chosen by Advance for consistent high performance and financial security. Please note, all returns are based on public opinion and cannot be guaranteed. Please select one of the following. EOB, Eye of the Beholder. Ooh, I played that Beholder game. They're spying on you. Okay, Incorporated. Whether it's cosmetics, clothing, or couture, we see the beauty in all our customers. Okay, Neil's Deals Limited. It's always a steal from Crazy Neil. Ooh, I don't know. Pleasure Core. Our business is your pleasure. From sport to travel or even just you time, you can't say pleasure without leisure. That sounds like the best choice in my opinion. Let's go with that one. Thank you for making the selection. Please return this form using the envelope provided. You will receive a report from your partnership in 3 to 6 working months. It seems even Advance can't defeat the quagmire of governmental bureaucracy. Okay. This is getting suspicious, very suspicious. The future of this nation is in partnership. Forwards together, Julio Salisbury and Peter Clement. Just how much influence could you have? I'm telling you, this is very sus. Something's happening. Something's going on. I'm just waiting for the next broadcast, and that should really... Oh, I think this is it. Yeah, I think this is it. That was a lot of information, a lot of decision making. I wonder if my decisions are really playing like a role in how the game's developing. Very interesting. I feel like I'm being very complacent in this game, and I'm not liking it anymore. But if I don't do this, I'm gonna be broke as poor. Now that I'm not broke as poor, my family is taking advantage of these, you know, resources. And now that they've used those resources, I think they can. I think we're good. I think I'm good at being broke as poor. Yep, broadcast. Alrighty. So overall, we did some things. Seeds get degrees. We got a big paycheck from going to broke ass poor to comfortable. Off of one paycheck. That was pretty interesting, and I'm pretty sure they're just trying to buy me because I'm the, you know, newscaster tech guy, and I'm showing everybody like on channel 1 what they want to see. So I feel like I feel like maybe I'm just getting this wealth and nobody else is, and maybe they're trying to trick me into like doing this. I'm being very paranoid right now with this game. Like it's very, I'm overthinking it. Maybe there's not that much to it, but that's what makes a good game. That whole, like, it gets you thinking, like, what is really going on. So I'm curious what's gonna happen next. I wonder how long this game is too. Like how many broadcasts are there going to be? I hope there's a lot more. So yeah, thank you for watching this episode of Not for Broadcast, and help us by supporting our merch. Go to XalmightyllamaX Almighty Llama merch. You can find that on the Twitch. You can find that on the YouTube links. And if you don't want to buy any of the merch, you know, please offer some donations. There's donation tabs in the merch section where you can donate a one-time donation. You can subscribe to a monthly donation, and that would all help us with the stream. It'll help us survive and keep posting content for you like this, and being able to broadcast live on YouTube and on Twitch. So that definitely helps a lot. So thank you for watching this. I'm excited to continue the game. It's a very good game because it definitely has me thinking. I think I'm an overthinking overall, but yeah, this is interesting. So I'll definitely see you next time in the next stream of